Alright, what's going on, guys? The weekly recap is back. I know it's been a while. I'm probably gonna upload this on Thursday, so let's just say from now on, I'm not gonna have a specific day for this anymore. Whenever I have enough stories that I want to talk about, I'm gonna make the video. So that way, I can't let anyone down because they were expecting the video or whatever. So today, we have 3 interesting stories, as you can see in the title. And also, I want to talk about my last video a little bit, but I'm gonna save that for the end. You know, we'll save all the serious talk for the end of the video. So let's start with the first story right here. Terms boy and girl could be outlawed in Victorian schools. It seems that no country is immune to this bullshit anymore. I think it started in America really with the whole feminism movement, and then all these other groups saw the success of that. I guess you could say success, not really. More so I would say attention. They definitely got everyone's attention. But it has spread globally, and today we're going to be taking a look over at Australia. Alright, let's see what they got going on over there. Australian schools could soon abolish use of the terms boy and girl. Victorian councils are responding to a study by Australian National University, which concluded that educators should avoid use of the terms boy and girl, the Herald Sun reported. So apparently they don't feel it's correct to refer to the students at school as boys or girls. So I think the number one question here is, well, what the fuck are you referring to them as? Like, do they just come to class and then they pick their gender for the day? I mean, listen, man, if you let me just pick a random gender at school, I mean, it doesn't even have to be boy or girl. As you know, there's like 649 genders. Like, I would just come into class and say I'm a fucking cock sandwich or something, or, you know, I'd just be saying some wild shit, bro. I don't know. And like, you can't even get in trouble for it either, because they're not allowed to tell you what you are, unless of course you on some wild shit. I bet you they're still gonna have the girls and the boys restrooms. I bet you're not allowed to say, hey, I identify as a girl, and then walk into the girls restroom with my cock out. You know what I'm saying? I just got my pants unzipped, whip the cock out, maybe whip the right testicle out as well. Keep the left tucked away, you know, a little bit of mystery, but have the cock out, have one of the balls out, walk right into the girls' restroom. I bet they'd have a problem with that, right? Then I'm a boy. All right, now all of a sudden I'm a boy because they can literally see my dick. So I mean, I guess I don't blame them. Actually, is that even how it works anymore? Like, if you have a dick, are you a boy? Like, does that mean anything anymore? Or I could have a dick and still be a girl. I don't know. This shit's very confusing. Can we get like a rule book or something? Because as a normal person, I just don't understand it. So if I could get it like some written rules or something on how it all works, that would be very helpful to me. But anyways, let's continue. Keeping in accordance with the study would also involve the banning of children's toys such as Winnie the Pooh or Barbie figurines, both of which are products that promote gender stereotypes, the study said. Other children's favorites such as Thomas the Tank Engine and superheroes could also become a thing of the past. The study found that prejudice along race and gender lines can be recognized in children as young as 3 and 4 years old. It discovered girls who played with feminized characters had fewer career options, while toys such as Disney princesses helped to enforce female stereotypical views. So not only are they stopping with the names, they're also trying to take away children's toys. And you know, the last line was very strange, because basically they're saying that if a little girl plays with a Barbie when she's like 5 years old, then later on in life when she's like 25 years old, now she's gonna have limited career options. Apparently there's some sort of correlation there, which literally makes no fucking sense to me. So like, what if this girl plays with a Batman action figure instead, right? That's for boys, right? But let's just say we let the girl play with the Batman action figure, future. All of a sudden now she's gonna have a better career when she's older. Now she's gonna be the fucking president or something. Who gives a fuck what toys she's playing with? I don't even remember what toys I played with when I was 5 years old. Like, how does that have any relevance to the career that I end up having in life? Is this supposed to be a serious, official, scientific study? Like, honestly, I think it just comes down to the fact that they have to try to find some sort of official scientific reasoning in order to push this gender garbage into the school system. Like, they can't just put this shit in there. So they had to come up with some weird justification for it that makes no fucking sense, obviously, if you have a brain. So I think that's all it really comes down to. You know, they just kind of created some sort of like scientific study, or maybe they're just retarded. Obviously, you know, that's another option. Either one works really. But anyways, let's move on. Next, we have one of the biggest Eugene situations that I have ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot. Alan Mann busted with 58 terabytes of child porn. So first, before we get even further, let's just play a little game here. The article does come with a picture of this guy, so I just want you all to take a second to imagine what he looks like in your head right now. Just take a wild guess at what someone who owns 58 terabytes of child porn looks like. I'll give you a moment. Take your time, alright? So you guys all have some sort of image in your head of this guy, right? So here is the actual man. And I was just wondering, like, does he look similar to what you were imagining in your head? I can even give you a better pick. Here is his mugshot picture. So, you know, just tell me what you think. Like, does this guy look like someone, you know, that might have 58 terabytes of child porn? I mean, I'm just saying, he kind of does. You know, he kind of does. He kind of looks like someone who might do that sort of a thing. Now, the second part of this is I want to make sure everyone understands exactly how much 58 terabytes actually is. They did the math on how many hours it would be, and 1 terabyte is 500 hours of video. And this guy has 58, right? So that's over 29,000 hours of video. 29,000 hours. So if this dude wanted to sit down and start watching it from start to finish, it would take over 1,200 days, which is over 3 years. So just stop for a second. Understand how much this dude actually has. He could sit down right now, as of today, and start watching all of his files, and he would never sleep, never do anything for the next 3 years straight. And by this exact date in 2021, he still wouldn't be done watching all of his content that he has. Like, goddamn, bro, this motherfucker has every child porn video that exists on the internet, man. He has them all. Like, damn, share some with the other pedophiles out there, bro. You hogging all the porn. This fool took it all for himself, okay? Like, I didn't even know there was that much out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, this fool probably taking vids off of Pornhub. You know, the vids are like, horny stepsister gets fucked by stepdad or whatever the fuck, them weird shit. I noticed that those are always on like the trending page. Like, who the fuck is watching that? Like, we got some weirdos out there. But this dude's probably downloading those too, thinking that shit's real fucking weirdo, man. Like, how do you even got the time to watch all of that? You could add up all the fucking videos I've ever looked at in my entire life of normal porno, alright? Not no weird shit, alright? I am a veteran of the Pornhub, alright? I've been visiting the hub for over 10 years now, alright? Let's just say I'm a veteran out here, and even in like the last 10 years, I don't think I've looked at even close to that much. Like, the quantity that this guy has downloaded is just fucking insane. Like, 58 terabytes of anything is just crazy. Like, that's so much content. What the fuck is his internet provider doing? They didn't notice the unusual amount of downloads coming from Eugene's house. Like, is this why Comcast been throttling everyone? This motherfucker been using up all the bandwidth to download his fucking porn. Is this why I'm lagging, bro? Every time I play Fortnite, I be lagging. It's cause this guy's downloading something, man. They let this dude use all the internet. Like, come on, man. Like, all jokes aside, 58 terabytes of anything in the world is just crazy. But the fact that this dude has it of fucking child porn, like, that's like the worst possible thing in the entire world that you could have 58 terabytes of. Like, it doesn't get any worse than that. Like, that's just disturbing. This fool better be going to jail for the rest of his life. Like, they can't let this fool out. This fool will get handled in jail, alright? He will get what he deserves. So, I don't know, man. Anyways, that's enough. Alright, let's wrap it up on a more positive note, alright? We have another "this is not a crime" situation. High school graphic design teacher in Nevada arrested for alleged sex with student. I'm gonna be honest with you, can we just skip to the visual evidence? Like, who the fuck cares about the story, man? I mean, we all know the story. The story's always the same. It's always like the same thing, like, oh, he was in her class or whatever bullshit. Like, no one cares, alright? That's not what we're here for. We're here to decide whether or not this is a crime. So I'm gonna start putting the visual evidence up on the screen right now. I have 3 separate pictures. You guys let me know what you think. So, you know, as you can see, she got the nose ring in, alright? So that's a pretty big sign right there, you know what I mean? Like, she may as well have walked into the class, and you know how, like, teachers, they might write their name up on the board when they walk in on the first day of school or whatever? She may as well, like, walked in and say, hey, I'm looking for young dick, alright? She should have just wrote that on the board. And she's actually, like, a little bit older than usual, than we hear about usually, like, in these stories. You know, I'd say most of the time it's like a 25-year-old teacher that just finished school and now she's starting out her career or whatever. But she's 33, so, you know, she's been around for a while. You know, she's a little bit of a veteran. I guess finally, you know, she was tempted by the young meat. She was around it for too long, and she said, you know what, I've had enough. It's time to give it a taste. So anyways, you guys have seen all the evidence. You've had your time to make your decision. I've given you a little bit of input. So what do you think? Crime or not a crime? Personally, I'm gonna have to go with option number 2. This is not a crime. I'm just not seeing how the young man was much of a victim in this situation. You know, personally, I just can't see myself feeling like much of a victim. So that's why I'm gonna have to go with not a crime, option number 2 on this one. But you guys let me know what you think as well. So anyways, that's it for the recap. Before we end it, like I mentioned in the beginning, I want to talk about my last video real quick. So just to clear up any confusion whatsoever, I uploaded like this Fortnite, I guess, tutorial video, you could say, like 2 days ago. And if you don't play Fortnite, let me just explain real quick what it is. So every week you get these new challenges that they put out so that you can like rank up faster. And one of them is always like this hidden star that you have to go find on the map. And these challenges usually come out around 4 a.m. in the morning. And I always stay up to try to do them real quick before I go to sleep. I usually get like half of them done, you know, because I'm trying to rank up, get this XP. I'm on the grind trying to get level 100, get all the skins or whatever. So basically, I figured if I'm going to be up doing the challenge anyways, why not make like a quick video on it while I'm there, you know what I mean? Now, that being said, it did raise a few questions in the comments and like people tweet me and stuff, because that isn't really the typical type of video that you expect on this channel. So number 1, no, I am not becoming a Fortnite clickbait YouTuber. Like, come on, man. Like, did you really think that? This channel will still be 100, well, I guess not 100%, 99% videos exactly like this one that you're watching right now, you know, where we just come on here, we see crazy stories or whatever, we just start roasting people. Simple as that. Nothing is changing. Number 2, I don't think it's really gonna affect my upload schedule, because those videos kind of have to be uploaded at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. in the morning, right when the challenges go live, because that's when the most people are looking for those videos. If I upload that video today, like 3 days later after the challenge has already been out, it's not going to get any views because everyone's already done the challenge, you know what I mean? Like, nobody gives a fuck. So those videos will only get uploaded once a week at 4 a.m. and it really shouldn't bother you if you're not interested in that video. And if you do actually play Fortnite, then you will actually be interested in the video because it will actually help you. So I think either way, it really shouldn't matter. And then finally, number 3, the video really helps me out a lot. As you can see, my usual videos get like 100 to 150k views, you know, somewhere in there. Occasionally they might get get like 200, 300 or whatever if YouTube decides to be nice to me. But that video has 250K, and the reason for that is because YouTube actually promotes those type of videos. For example, this is my social blade for last week. As you can see, on average, you know, I gain like 400 to 600 subs a day or whatever, you know, pretty good. Just notice the 2 days after I uploaded that video, I got 1,500 on each day. That is because YouTube does not like to promote the normal videos that I make, because I guess you could say they're not exactly child friendly. But unfortunately, that's not really the type of content that I want to sit here and make every single day. Like, I really wouldn't enjoy that. Like, once a week or so, I don't mind making that type of video, you know, especially when I'm doing the challenges anyway. It's not a big deal. But if I had to sit here every day and try to make some Fortnite clickbait, like, I really wouldn't enjoy it. I enjoy making videos like this where I can come on here and like be myself or whatever. However, YouTube does not like that, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. You know, from now on, Tuesday mornings at like 5 a.m., maybe a different day if they change the day. You know, I believe last season it used to be on Thursdays. I swear it used to be on Thursday mornings. Now it's Tuesday mornings. But anyways, I will upload one Fortnite video a week at 5 a.m. in the morning, and it shouldn't affect anyone, man. Like, either A, you don't care, you don't watch it, you know, it's at 5 a.m., it's not bothering you, or B, you do play Fortnite, you might even be up doing the challenges yourself or whatever. Maybe the video will help you. So I think either way, it shouldn't really be a negative for anyone. And also, real quick, it's not really about the money either, because those videos are only like 2 minutes long, so I don't get paid well for those videos because they're so short. My normal videos, like this one right here, this will make more money than any of those Fortnite videos because it's a way longer video. So even though this video has less views, I actually get paid more for this than I do the Fortnite video. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.